Okay, so what happened? Like you and this were supposed to represent Bad Girls Club. Like what happened?
I know I messed up. I like in the veto, I messed up. I thought it was Cherry, and I got myself evicted. That's probably my only way of saving myself.
How do you feel
But
like
like,
oh, continue.
oh no, that go ahead.
I was just gonna say, why do you feel like Zach decided to target you specifically out of everyone left?
Probably because I mean the only difference between me and Michael was the comp wins, so that's what I'm assuming it was. Um, I feel like that was a mistake because I think Michael has more connections to the jury and will win against any of them. Zach probably had a chance against me, but like my problem was not with Zach; it was with Luna because Luna lied till the very last second and then embarrassed me in front of everyone. I mean, I kind of made it worse by embarrassing myself that last few seconds, but I do not regret it because they deserve that for lying.
Understandable. So why do you think that if, assuming you're correct, why do you think she didn't vote to keep you?
Because Michael promised the final two, I'm assuming, because they were in my one-on-one saying they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna vote to evict Michael, whatever. You don't have to promise me anything." So I was like, "Okay." But then they at me in the living room, like basically saying, "Beg for my scraps," and I did because I wanted to stay. But like after they promised me that, and then basically to my face, spat in my face, I like that's what made me really angry. So I kind of went off a little bit. I mean, it. They were like, "Oh, does that make you feel better?" And it did. Honestly, it did, because I think they're playing a very bad game. Honestly, like I will vote for Gabe over them. So like they lost my vote in any scenario just for that little stunt.
Okay. That's fair. How do you feel like you would rank the other three in terms of who you would be most rooting for in a Dre standpoint?
Probably Michael first, then Zach, and then Gabe, of course. Because I think Michael. I mean, I'm just loyal to Michael because he basically promised to take me to past at least this week. So I mean, it's hard to not root for the person that was like on your side. Zach was not really on my side,
Yeah.
but I think Zach is playing a really good game. So I'm not gonna like punish him for comping out at the end. And then Gabe is just Gabe is just there, honestly. But he didn't burn me the way Luna did, so I would definitely vote for him before Luna.
All right, fair point. How do you think your game could have shaped out differently had you managed to keep this earlier on when he was on the block?
If I got Zach out,
Know, like if this was still in the game, like at the point he left, if you managed to keep him in the game at that point, do you see like things playing out differently?
like wait, who?
If this is still in the game, is
Oh,
still
it's
in the game.
this.
Yeah.
I think this probably would have been dragged to the end, like as a goat. So I don't think this would have been good for my game. But like, I love this, so I would have loved for this to have still been here. Like at least jury or something, so I can like. I mean, so I can have that one person, but I feel bad because I feel like he at least deserved jury. But yeah, overall, I don't think he would have been good for my game because he would have been a goat. But he would have been a goat on my side as opposed to Luna.
So had this cycle played out differently and you didn't end up leaving the cycle, what would your plan have been moving forward?
It would have still been to get Zach out, like in any scenario, because I know that he is going to win. He will comp his way to the end. Like there's no questioning it, unless it's like a random whatever. But yeah, I would have targeted Zach. Let's say I got Zach out. Final, what is would have been final Well, I mean, it depends
Um,
because if Michael had left this week, yeah, I would have been after Zach, and then I probably would have brought. Honestly, I would have probably brought Luna. Be, I don't know. I would have brought Gabe and Luna to the end, hopefully, but I don't know who I would have picked between those two. But also, if we had gotten Zach out this week, I probably would have cut Michael at Final Four because I think that he is a threat.
enough. And how did you perceive your jury chances being should you get to the end?
That, um, I feel like I had a okay chance, maybe, because with Trent, I didn't have to vote him out, so I could have just angle. Hopefully, I mean, I talked to him as much.
I don't know if it's just me, but I can't hear you. We well, we'll wait for that to get sorted out.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right. Sorry. What was I saying?
Uh, I forgot.
Oh, about like jury, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But I feel like I think Abdi would have voted for me no matter what. I mean, I don't know about against Michael, but against anyone else, I feel like he would have. Um, Amanda didn't seem too bitter, and I think she might have against anyone but Zach. And then Trent, I mean, that's probably I don't know because there was no working with Trent. Like he was very dry. I couldn't do anything with that, so I was not counting on his vote. But overall, I think. I mean, I don't want to sell myself short, but I don't want to like be cocky because I don't think I know it could have been better. My jury management.
Okay, cute. Let's take a look at your goodbye messages. So you should see the exit interviews channel.
I see it.
Okay, just stay in there because you don't have read history permission. So then just let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Here's your goodbye message from Gabe.
Oh, that's a cute goodbye message. um, I mean, he's smart for using Zach. I mean, I feel like he didn't tell me anything I didn't know, but yeah, it was cute. I mean,
All right, here's your goodbye message from Michael.
oh, that's cute.
Here's, oh, did you want to say more? Hi.
I hope they wrote it afterwards. Just I wanna. I don't want the fake shit.
Well, here's Zach.
I love him. I hope he wins. Kinda. If it's not Michael, I hope he wins. He deserves. But yeah, I wish I would have just continued playing the middle. I'm sad.
Last but not least, here's Luna's.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah, I mean, some of the stuff I said was kind of ugly. I didn't mean it. Like, I didn't mean to tell them they were an awful person. But, like, overall, I said what I said. And they're just gonna, they can pretend. I mean, I heard that they were talking so much shit about me this whole game. So, like, I'm not gonna feel bad until I read these DRs. So whatever. I mean, if they really liked me, then whatever. I guess I'm a bad person, but otherwise, they can. Then it changed my opinion. Anyway,
All right, cute. Well, any final words on your experience?
I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm sad I'm gone, but I'm glad I get to go to jury. Hopefully, they don't like kill me.
It's pretty lively in there.
Oh my god, I hope they don't fight me.
Well, we'll see you back in the finale when the winner's crowned.
Bye. Worked
Bye.